between bullet point 2 and bullet point 3. And as you can see, that direct specific content was concealed, not even included in the language. Again, the EEOC failed to disclose the evidence itself. They withheld language that would give rise not only to Attachment A, but also to Attachment B. And suppressed direct content only known by them. You should know that the EEOC received a copy of the original joke email and the rebuttal letter dated May 15 from Attorney West. So I have up here for you. Now, I'm going to provide for you the rebuttal letter dated May 15. It's attention to Lucy Camper, the federal investigator. And it provides on page 2. I'm sorry, it's actually on page 4. But you can see I have highlighted for you that original joke email. Again, let me pull that back up for you. And again, I have it highlighted for you. It's this email correspondence, which is what it was titled. And it was regarding AT&T's performance management process. So again, this document demonstrates that the EEOC, the exclusive source of the information, had evidence of the discrepancy prior to issuing its final decision, but failed to follow its own investigative procedures to uncover the fallacy through the exercise of ordinary diligence by simply requesting a subpoena copy of the joke email from AT&T, and action completely within its authority, as indicated in MD 110, Chapter 6, Sections 3A and B. Allow me to show you that. Again, here's the website that this document can be found on. And it talks about a variety of methods available. And as you can see here, a fact-finding conference call can be used. I'm going to skip to bullet 3. An issuer of request. They can issue requests for information in the form of requests for the production of documents, interrogatories, affidavits, and they can conduct face-to-face interviews and on-site business. That, of course, is not all of their investigative methods, but that lists some of them. In light of the discrepancies between AT&T's Attachment B and the original joke email, again designated as Exhibit 2 in the May 15, 2015 formal rebuttal, the EEOC failed to allow me my legal right to examine the investigative file and notify them in writing of any perceived deficiencies prior to issuing a final decision in accordance with its own stated policies located again at MD Chapter 6, Section 11. And I'm going to put that up for you. So here it states, so we're back on the MD document, Chapter 6. And here in Section 11, I have highlighted for you And I want you to look at this language right here. Agencies are encouraged to allow complainants and their designated representatives an opportunity to examine the investigative file and notify the agency in writing of any perceived deficiencies. Now that language is a little bit different at this location. You can see here the website, eeoc.gov/EEOC/publications. In the investigation section, which is section F, it states that the investigation must be completed within 180 days, which it was not, from the filing of the complaint. A copy of the investigative file, and it says here, must be provided to the complainant, along with some notifications. And it says that the complainant has a right to request a hearing or a decision, or may request an immediate decision. But again, I was denied the right to review my investigative file prior to the EEOC rendering its final decision. Suffice it to say, had I known of Attachment B's existence, I would have requested that the EEOC issue a subpoena for the production of evidence under penalty to obtain an original, authentic copy of the document. I would also have requested that the EEOC issue an affidavit to Janet Jager for a sworn written statement confirmed by oath for uses as evidence under penalties of perjury to uncover the fallacy. Unfortunately, it continued. The EEOC sent its final decision and stated that they examined the rebuttal dated May 15, 2015 and conducted a detailed review of the investigative file. Contained within the investigative summary provided by the EEOC on May 5th, the EEOC notes on numerous occasions that I received a final warning on March the 23rd. Again, let me restate. On July 31st, July 31st, 2015, the EEOC sent its final decision. As you can see, July 13th, enclosed, please find your dismissal and write notes and information sheet. But what I want you to pay attention to is that it claimed it conducted a detailed review, a detailed summary, provided a detailed summary concerning the investigation of the case. And here you see, they said, nevertheless, a detailed review of the investigative file, a detailed review, did not change our previous assessment of the case. Very interesting. As I mentioned, the EEOC notes on numerous occasions in their position statement dated May 5th that I received a final warning letter on March the 22nd, 2013. As you can see here. This is the EEOC's investigative summary, and here they say they indicate specifically on March 22nd, 2013, charging party, that's me, received a formal final warning letter. A copy of the final warning letter is included in the May 15, 2015 rebuttal and is designated as Exhibit 3 and dated March 22nd, 2013. Now allow me to show you that. This is the May 15, 2015 letter that my then attorney Tamika West, provided to the EEOC. And here you can see Exhibit 3, final warning letter dated March 22nd, 2013 from Susan Clark, Assistant Vice President, regarding Kimberly Brown. Now that's not the highlighted one, it's the Exhibit 3, right below it, same paragraph. Coincidentally, while referenced in AT&T's position statement, for some reason, AT&T did not submit this critical piece of evidence, material evidence, as an attachment. Therefore, on July the 8th, 2015, the EEOC emailed AT&T for a copy of my personnel file. They didn't get it. Additional information. The commission is courteously. You have not provided the below requested information. A complete, unredacted copy of my personnel file. I'm the charging party. I don't want to be forced to contact the respondent directly, so on and so forth. So this letter was sent to AT&T from the EEOC on July 8, 2015. Now this is after my attorney had submitted the rebuttal on May 15, 2015. Then we see on July 13th, 2015, AT&T's representative, Kathy Bahramian. Again, this is on July 13, 2015. She responded. She didn't have the personnel file. Now, I'm not sure how you write a position statement without a personnel file, but that's just me. But she also provided a final warning letter. But this one was dated February 2013, not March, which is the time, which is when I got it, March 22nd, 2013. So in fact, AT&T's representative, Kathy Bahramian, responded with another falsified document. By sending Lucy Camper, the EEOC's representative, a final warning letter dated February the 22nd, not March the 22nd. So let me show that to you. Again, here's her response. She's sending as an attachment this final warning letter dated February 2013. And here's the actual copy of the letter. Kimberly Brown, February 22nd, 2013, final warning letter.